Come to order.
Secretary Kerry, back from a whirlwind diplomatic tour rallying international backing to take on the Islamic State, told lawmakers America's goal and path forward are clear.
ISIL must be defeated. Period. End of story. The United States will not go it alone. That has been a fundamental principle on which President Obama has sought to organize this effort. And that is why we are building a coalition, a global coalition. There are more than 50 countries that already have agreed or are now doing something. Not every country will decide that their role is to have some kind of military engagement.
Senators of both parties on the Foreign Relations Committee expressed doubts about Mr. Obama's decision not to ask Congress for broad authorization to fight the Islamic State. Committee Chairman Robert Menendez.
Temporary and targeted airstrikes in Iraq and Syria fall under the President's powers as Commander-in-Chief. But if the military campaign lasts for an extended period of time, which I gather it will, it is my belief that Congress will need to approve an ISIL-specific authorization for the use of military force.
Other lawmakers were critical of the administration's strategy in Syria, which depends on boosting the fighting capacity of moderate opponents of President Bashar al-Assad and convincing them to focus on combating Sunni radicals. Republican Bob Corker doubts the plan will work.
You're asking us to approve something that we know, the way you've laid it out, makes no sense. This doesn't even seem serious.
In response, Kerry said Syrian moderates will benefit from a robust international air campaign targeting the Islamic State and predicted that battlefield successes will swell the ranks of moderate fighters. He also addressed the question of a broader congressional authorization.
I'm asking, do it. Pass it. We'd love to have you do it. But we're not going to get stuck in the situation when we have the authority of not exercising our authority to do what we believe we need to do to protect the country.
Moments later, the House approved a limited authorization to train and equip moderate Syrian rebels, a measure the Senate is expected to vote on later Thursday. Those will likely be Congress's only actions regarding the Islamic State until midterm elections in November. Michael Bowman, VOA News, the Capitol.